meet ingenious marketers. Joining us this evening, B. Thiagarajan. And now, it's time for the Blue Jays.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Blue Jays Ingenious Marketers. My name is Zain Ebrahim, and joining me is Dr. Bhaskar Das, Chief Strategy Officer and Group President of Republic Media Network. In this series, we focus on marketing trends, techniques, and tools. And in each episode, we speak to marketing leaders of top brands and decode the structure by picking up stories that made a dent in the market, becoming trailblazers in their own rights, and those that use marketing as a transformation engine. Now, 2020 has undoubtedly been the most difficult year, where the ongoing coronavirus pandemic has been consistently serving as a wake-up call for various sectors of society to reflect and re-examine their day-to-day life. Even as companies across India continue to struggle with the impact of the virus, corporates in India have made it clear on taking their social responsibility as an utmost priority. And it has magnified the need for businesses to focus on all stakeholders, for sourcing to end-to-end users to local communities. And in our first episode, we are featuring Blue Star. They have been India's leading air conditioning and commercial refrigerator company for over 5 decades. And today, we are joined by Mr. B. Thiagarajan, Managing Director, Blue Star Limited. Mr. B. Thiagarajan plays an active role in various industry foray and is the past president of Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Manufacturers Association and CII Maharashtra State Council. He is a nominated member of the CII National Council and co-chairperson of the CII National Agricultural Council as well. Welcome, sir. It's an honor to have you on our show.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. B. Thiagarajan, I'd like to open the conversation with a question. How has Blue Star transformed itself from B2B into B2C businesses and have mastered the domain?
Yeah, excellent question. This company was founded in 1943. We are more than 7 decades. We are leaders in central air conditioning and commercial refrigeration. So it is predominantly a B2B business. In 2008-9, when the commercial real estate sector slowed down, we need to reinvent ourselves. As you can imagine, over 7 decades, Blue Star would have reinvented itself several times, so again and again. Now, 2009 was a defining period. So whether we remain as a B2B company or we should be pursuing B2C part of the air conditioning business. So which means a big transformational journey for Blue Star. From an engineering company, it has to transform itself as a consumer-oriented company. The strategy at that point of time was quickly rejig our research and development function. We made up our mind that we should be able to develop and deliver products which are world-class, and it can compete with the multinationals present here. Getting distribution channel is not a big game, but you need to create advertising campaigns which are appealing to the residential customers. So from an engineering company or a cooling solutions company, if I am going to be giving an air conditioner meant for residential use, we came out with a wonderful proposition that was take office like cooling home, because people are exposed to air conditioning in the offices. It is considered to be a superior one. Same office like comfort you can take home. So the entry was very, very successful one. It translated in the minds of the consumers as air conditioners from air conditioning experts. So every year from 2011, we have grown faster than the market. And today our market share is 13%. And our goal is to reach a market share of 15. Now, you will see one part of the business, B2C, one part of the business, B2B. The company is structured that manner as well.
Now, sir, could you shine some light on how philanthropy expedites the process of conversation from brand reputation to brand equity at Blue Star?
See, we had not put philanthropy for the purpose of marketing at all. Okay, it is incidental. So I will tell you this story again. Mr. Mohan T. Advani, who is the founder of the company, many decades ago, even before CSR was not a concept in the country or enacted as a law, he went ahead and set up Blue Star Foundation. And he's a great reader, believed in learning and development of people. And so are his sons, Mr. Ashok Advani and Mr. Sunil Advani. And this resulted in our focus should be in customer education. Our focus should be in skill building in the country. So 2-3 initiatives happened. Number one is Blue Star was the first company in India to come out with Blue Star Guide to Comfort Air Conditioning. Subsequently, Blue Star Guide to Air Conditioning of Educational Institutions, Blue Star Guide to Hospital Air Conditioning. So there was a customer advisory education without expecting anything in return was one service that was undertaken. Second is today, we have Mohan T. Advani Centennial Scholarship, which benefits numerous students in engineering, diploma. So that is another part of it. Very recently, there is a digital e-learning program for school children, 25 schools, 2,500 students in Palghar district in Vada, closer to our factory. So whether it is done in order to promote our business? No, it is an independent activity passionately driven by us. And most importantly, we were associated with, if you're in Mumbai, you will be very familiar with Kerwadi Social Welfare Association. It is late Shri B.G. Ker's first Chief Minister of Maharashtra, a vocational training center started by him. And there again, we started delivering air conditioning, refrigeration skills to the students.
Mr. Tyagarajan, the pandemic, everyone knows, is an unprecedented human crisis. I was just thinking that, I heard that your company has been doing a great job in the vaccination drive. How is it going? It's
a great question. We got involved in this particular process very early, July 2020 itself. We anticipated that there will be a vaccination drive will commence at some point of time. How we will develop products which are cost effective. So our modular cold rooms meant for healthcare sector is one which is meant for Indian temperature conditions, and it is very affordable. We went ahead and started producing in large numbers so that we are able to deliver within 1 or 2 weeks' time, which we are doing today. And in the healthcare freezers for various temperatures, we started tracking across the world which are the vaccines, what temperature conditions it will be required, whether it is a positive temperature, whether it is negative temperature, even if it is going to be -80 Pfizer vaccine, whether we will be able to be developed and are ready with the product. That is the second part of it. The third one is Blue Star is also a manufacturer of mortuary chambers, for example, which is somewhat, outdated in the country for the time being. You don't have modern mortuary chambers available, and it is rudimentary way of handling the departed souls, actually. So therefore, we are manufacturing again very affordable. It is meant for even rural locations, mortuary chambers. And as a philanthropy effort that many hospitals have sought this during this period, we have made it available.
That's very noble, sir. There's no doubt about it. And sir, as you know that, I told you that the objective of Blue Jays show is basically where marketing meets with mission. The two projects that you have been doing, while there is core business, that is the Let's Read project, and then the Water Wheels project. Both the projects are so unique, and the way you are executing it, it has nothing to perhaps do with your business, but it is really impacting society. What is your motivation for starting this kind of initiative?
Thank you, sir. You understood it correctly. It is not connected with our business promotion, but we were passionate about it for a different reason altogether. Vada in Palghar district is a backward area. We are the largest manufacturing unit located there. Now, government is doing a great job in looking after the people there, but the private sector has to come forward to augment that efforts. So we witnessed there the areas where our workers live or their communities live, they walk a long distance to fetch the water. So water wheels was a very innovative concept. There they can go and fetch water for their homes in the women, hardworking women, and that was very passionate project, well executed by us. That's the first one. As I told you that Blue Star and education, whether it is vocational or the regular education scholarship, we have a connect there. In that context, we felt that people are not having access to the newspaper or digital learning. So it started with the newspaper. So sponsor the newspaper for the children and help them understand the news. Today, the project that has commenced in e-learning in 25 schools, 2,500 students through the tablet, they are benefiting today.
So tell me, how does Blue Star's CSR efforts work towards skill building?
So, the eye-opener for me is, I want to share with you my experience. It was Mr. Ashok Advani, who is Chairman Emeritus now. When I had joined Blue Star in 1998, he had told me about Kherwadi Social Welfare Association. He was a trustee of that association, which is doing a great job in skill building. I would rate them very high. With the modest funds, the output they deliver is huge. Now, the air conditioning refrigeration course at that point of a time when I got involved, there used to be dropouts from there. First of all, you are picking school dropouts. The school dropouts are brought to study this course. In that itself, there will be a dropout. And 2-3 months later, we wanted to understand what is the reason for this. Now, air conditioning and refrigeration is a very difficult skill compared with, let us say, a driver. You teach him driving, he can, find a vocation for himself as a driver. Let us say a security guard. It is a very easy job. Now, in air conditioning refrigeration, there are quite a few calculations, in fact, that what kind of refrigerant is used, what is the pressure that you are supposed to maintain. And the air conditioners are installed at very high heights. They are heavy equipment. And to go and repair, and especially in summer season, the failures will be very high. And you are going to touch the surface, which is very hot. And you should know mechanical as well as electrical engineering knowledge out there. To a school dropout in a 6 months time, you have to teach all this. And fine, even if he is learning this, ironically, we figured out that he is getting paid some 7,000, 8,000 rupees per month. And a driver will get paid more, and he is driving an air-conditioned car. And you can imagine the security guard who is opening or closing the door or maintaining the register for the passes, he is getting paid more. So this created one mission for us. That is, how do we go ahead and make the education simple? In what manner we will be able to impart this education so that he grasps the subject. Second one is that how do we find a job for them within our community, like the dealers or the service associates, contractors. Third is persist with the industry association and the other stakeholders. Please start paying more for these air conditioning technicians. So this became a very passionate subject for Blue Star. So over the years, we have created these educational aids, cut sections, train the trainer programs. Now any company wants to create a skill building program in air conditioning refrigeration, they can contact Blue Star. We do it for many, many institutions. We are their partners there. They are running the curriculum, they are finding the students, they have the physical facility, but giving them the equipment, train the trainer, and going and delivering guest lecture. This is part and parcel of most of the Blue Star. Right? We enjoy doing this.
So, in all these activities, we have observed that you have partnered with various NGOs. So, corporates and NGOs can really impactfully collaborate? And do you think that business move forward for the society's best interest in mind? You know, we feel that always it is mentioned that is there economics in integrity? But you have proved that there is economics in integrity. What would you like to say on that point, sir?
See, you should not be doing a social work only for building your brand. Then it defeats the very purpose, actually. It can be incidental in nature that or if you are choosing the area of work. See, in India, there are numerous opportunities for you to do social work, right? That it can be in education, it can be in healthcare, it can be in women empowerment, it can be in entrepreneurship, so on and so forth. Plenty of opportunities are there. But the question is that what you want to do, whether it can be in the area of your expertise. We believe in health, hygiene, wellness. We have some skills which can be leveraged to provide that service. Or in the vocational education, we do have expertise. And we can also influence the stakeholders to provide them jobs, like our dealers or the contractors. Please provide the job. Because we have come to a conclusion, it is not providing skills. You need to be ensuring that it transforms into a livelihood. So I'll tell you again another example in my own experience. We felt that air conditioning, refrigeration, technology you teach to a school dropout, I have to equip him. Tomorrow, can he become an entrepreneur himself? So our curriculum includes a chapter on entrepreneurship, how he should set up a shop, how he should run that so that he is able to earn money even if he is not employed by someone else. In that context, we brought in another thing. That is, we went ahead and provided what other skills he needs. Say, for example, in the installation of an air conditioner, you should know some amount of plumbing because there is a drain pipe that is to be connected. There is a carpentry work that is involved. Then we said he should also get a driving license. In other words, in a manner of speaking, we are trying to create a complete entrepreneurial person in him.
So my last question to you is, what does the future roadmap of building resilience and strengthening the society look like at Blue Star?
So the very first one is that the corporate purpose, the corporate purpose is profit, growth, excellence, and you should be a responsible citizen in that itself. The next one is with regard to the employees, whether we are looking after them from workmen onwards, that whether their health, hygiene. So therefore, that EHS initiative is very important for us. Then comes the society in which we are operating. Say, for example, I am operating in Bada district or a Dadra or Kalam in Himachal Pradesh. What is needed in that locality? How I can go ahead and help that society to live happily. The next one is that where I have an expertise which can transform the lives. Say, for example, we are leaders in commercial refrigeration, cold chain equipment. So it helps the farmers to reduce the wastage of fruits and vegetables. So therefore, we go ahead and support farmer producer organizations. In Ranikat, there is a project running. In Tanjore district of Tamil Nadu, a project is running. We are transforming the lives of the farmers there. And we have chosen it should be women farmer producer organizations, and how we can help them with our expertise in terms of ripening of bananas or extending the lives of fruits and vegetables. So therefore, the corporate purpose cannot be forgotten. The shareholder wealth creation is an important initiative by itself. Then comes the other stakeholders. The customers are looking forward to affordable products, durable products, trouble-free products, employees, and then comes the society as a whole. We are very clear with regard to the hierarchy of that. To sum it up, actually, we are also a company which is investing a lot of time and energy in getting our ESG goals right: environment, social, and governance.
Mr. Thiagarajan, you have really explained it extremely well, that you can do business with a conscience, and your legacy from 1943 to this date, I think you have stood by it. and your transformation in the company, whether at the core corporate strategy level or at the mission level, has really been seamlessly integrated. So it's real kudos to you and your team for making this happen. It's very visionary, and we wish you all the best, sir.
Mr. Tyagarajan, thank you so much for this insight. This. And well, on this note, we wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And thank you for joining us on this very first episode. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure interacting with you.